must be the tour vehicle. At least I know which way they went. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare. someone has already depleted this deposit. Like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare.
بچه‌ها از این فعلا
I hate not knowing behind my back. Did you want to talk? Yes, someone should bring it to your attention. Might as well be me. We're close to this planet's magnetic pole, which means... Well, let's hope we're out of here before the next one hits. I would estimate the probability of that as... But it's not about us. While the Tur vehicle could have protected him from the first magnetic storm, if you want to find him alive, I suggest... Wait. Is there something wrong with my hearing, or do you actually care? Of course, I don't... You better work on your story. All right. The technician may be an immature, self-centered jerk, but nobody could take care... Now... I thought you'd like to know that I ran into a completely new kind of anomaly. First thing that came to my mind was that it's some sort of a prism distortion. Really? What kind of fits your description of that barrier in the sky? Only, I think you called it a prism entang... Why is it you... Well, it didn't seem to do anything, but it sure felt as if I was in several... In a way, you might have... Huh. Remember how I told you that anomalies are places where our... Well... Need. Who needs all... Take it easy. Let's not spend too much... Can I destroy them like the... It should be possible. You just need to look... All right. We did it. We're leaving this godforsaken planet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, come on. Don't be so pessimistic. If life taught me anything, expecting the worst protects you from getting stabbed in the back. Something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. That light. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. I need to get there.
I think I'm starting to see something here.
I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible? Just get to the point. You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane. We can be the first to put his theory to practice. Because we have some rubidium.
Oh,
Bold.
so you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
Yeah, your career.
Ambition is not an ugly word for the rest of us. Forget I ever mentioned it. Let's stick to getting out of here.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that is...
I'm wrapping things up here. Yeah. Should I go there next? think I'm done. Should I go there next? Can I help with that?
To tackle this?
Man, once we're out of here, I'm gonna hit the casino and not leave without a fortune.
Me to tackle this?
Hey, did you... Jan. Okay. What is it? Jan. Yeah, we're getting out of here, man. What? Yeah. Oh. Did you just want to show me the view? Jan. Yeah, I think I might have... What's so funny? Somewhere, and believe... I'm telling you, Huh.
I hate not knowing what someone is plotting behind my back.
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate but with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities, the frequency spectrum can be stretched so that, in effect, pulling the Really? I prefer the word elegant. It would be much more...
Whoa. And we've been...
This really is no time for militia. We are treading... Once activated, the module... The effect... Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure... Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there... And if there's anything I can... Exactly.
Good point.
Then make sure it is. Battery... There'll be no... Well, here's one... When you're ready to start, and we'll see...
I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
It's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
Electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable. But your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Prism anomaly.
Guys, I can't. Where the hell did that smoke come from? the fridge and... Shit! Something fell on my fucking head. Mayday, mayday!
That slowed me down. I need to press on. There. What? Come on. Not more anomalies. I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there! It's going to disintegrate! You need to get down now!
See how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome back. We did quite well, don't you think?
Hey, man. I noticed you... Well, no. But, I have a pile of books that always help me set my mind to something. Oh, a fan of science fiction. Hey, I bet you could compare reading lists with the scientist. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if he is a reader. Oh, it don't really matter. Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land.
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
And what a ride, man. Cheers to us, huh? I mean, it's almost as if we've pushed this world to its limits. But also ourselves. Amazing what human resilience can do. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. You can't be serious. Why the hell are we supposed to hide? Are we a threat to anybody?
All right. And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number two. I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Heist. And what do we do with all the rubidium? Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the rubidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety.
Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you willing to confront a military unit?
Armed? Why didn't we know about this? That would be suicide. I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this. Look, we're a team. We'll think of something, right?
Is this the right moment to say that my black belt is fake?
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage.
Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
So, maybe we could hide inside the base and ambush them once they get in. Ambush? How? So, We are fighting them. Is that decided?
Haven't you been listening? They'll be armed, and we could be outnumbered. Should I remind you that I don't have that black belt? No. If we really feel up to a violent confrontation, we should be prepared for extreme measures. Such as, we could blow up the base with a rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
It's brutal, but it's either them or us. We shouldn't hold back, not now. Seriously? We're actually considering killing? Listen to yourselves. Every one of us has experienced the death of a loved one. Those people, because they are people, they probably have families, children, maybe, and you just want to blow them up?
Of course, we could look for a non-violent option, one that would spare their lives.
Ah, please, cry me a river. What are you talking about?
We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them, like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it, devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you. A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one's looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
I say we take the risk. We've done impossible things, but I don't think I want to fight, okay? I get just... we really want it. Why are we so scared of getting our hands dirty? All that talk about the sleeping gas is avoiding reality. Maybe Jan Dolsky ain't such a saint after all.
If you want my opinion, there's only one.
We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else. Thank you for saying that loud and clear.
Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We'd need to take control of that ship somehow.
Which will probably mean we'll have to craft an autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board.
I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this.
I'd like to listen to your ideas first. Here's one. You could throw a party for our guests, get them drunk while we'd hide somewhere in the hold.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module.
How about a rubidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Smart. Simple. Yeah, pretty humiliating.
A rubidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
How about a fake module that's only pretending to be filled with rubidium?
That's it. We need to create a fake rubidium arc.
Huh? Something like a Trojan horse?
A Trojan horse rubidium arc.
Oh. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything?
Almost. Except the last detail.
What do you mean?
We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried.
You? They'll be determined to hunt you down.
They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person.
you can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Whatever happens, we got your back, man. Let's hope you know what you're doing. Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. What a mature comment, Jan. I'm proud of you.
Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work. We're in this together.
Yes. No time to waste.
check it out?
think an experienced doctor like me would know better than to inhale sleeping gas.
چرا همه گزینه ها رو انجام دادیم.
You? Yeah. Oh, good. Ready for the big trip? I was born ready, man. But I can't get over one thing. We got our hands on some valuable assets here. Rubidium, Yeah, too bad we had our hands full. Maybe next time. Now, just make sure to get us to safety.
بذار اگه اینجا همش نمیدونیم اینجا چیز کنم دوباره بریم داخل بازی درست بشه.
Time to get comfortable in the sarcophagus. Yes. It's a shame we're leaving. I feel... You'll have a lot to do on Earth. Maybe, but it might be hard to do in hiding. Without any identity. Something tells me I'm going to look back on this and think of it as the best time to see you on the other side, Jan. Ready for the big trip? We got... Yeah, maybe next. Now, let's just... Take care in there. I'm glad you joined us for the ride. I wish we had more time to talk things over. We'll make up for it. Somewhere, somehow. I'm pretty sure of that. Maybe. It might be it don't matter that much. We got things done. The world can change. You remember that. And never stop believing. You? Yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, that's a circle. I'll see you. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. All I can promise you is that I'll do my best to make sure of it. I know you will. If anything happens, remember to take good care of yourself. You owe it to all of us. And stay positive.
Jan, Agatha here. Our people are about to land. Did you prepare everything as we discussed?
Everything's ready. Relax.
I know you've been talking to Lena.
You do? Yeah. I know you do.
I thought we had a deal. No more secrets. Do you really think you can pull one over on me?
What about your part of the deal? You never said anything about the rescue team being an armed squadron.
Oh. So you expect me to explain myself to you now? After everything that's happened, I must say that's cheeky. But I will indulge you. The team is armed because this is a Rapidium retrieving mission, Jan. And the corporation will protect its assets with whatever means available. Now, I don't know what you and your ex have been discussing so fervently on an unauthorized channel, but I would like you to listen to me very carefully. Whatever you might be thinking of doing, you must understand that your time of breezy irresponsibility has come in this world. Every decision, take Lena, for example. A career.
Are you threatening me? Because I don't like it.
I'm just laying down the situation for you. As it is. If the mission is compromised, I'm afraid the disciplinary commission will have no choice but to investigate her involvement. I can't imagine you'd possibly value a bunch of quantum because that would be very nasty. The corporation owes them nothing. You owe them nothing. They do not exist for real, and you know that. Smuggle them on board the ship as you were told, and do not attempt a single thing once you take off. Your nightmare will be over, and there will be no more than ghosts. And of course, I can't wait to have a blast with...
So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life. Being a home for me. For us.
This is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolsky. Man, we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Ready to do it all over again, if needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting it to the other side of the planet, collecting rupidium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
I'll tell you more when we land. We'll have a lot of time to talk, right?
Yeah, brace yourself. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CP unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets. Okay, let's get that rupidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier than the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolsky, did you have a cat that climbed into a rupidium lock or anything?
I think my radio was broken.
Seriously? The readings show that there's signs of life inside this crate. And it's considerably heavier than the other ones. We can't just ignore it. You might be a hero, Dolsky, but you need to cooperate.
I told you. I have nothing to declare.
Sir, sun's gonna rise any minute now.
Fine. We can't waste any more time on this. Get those arcs on board. All of them. Corporal, get back to the ship and escort Mr. Dolsky to our premium suite for special needs. Sorry, Dolsky, but we gotta keep an eye on you until we clear this matter. Now let's go get that base sorted.
How did I end up here? Was this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. Choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Now on to unrest in the capital. Expect roadblocks after another street battle broke out over a warehouse of food supplies.
بذار
It
سرد
was the
بشه.
third incident of this kind in the last month, with the total number of casualties estimated to exceed 200. In reaction to the escalation of violence, activists from People Against Hunger have been protesting on the streets. urging governments and subsidized corporations to speed up investments in developing rubidium-grown crops. But ever since AlliCorp announced the success of its rubidium mining mission, predicting a breakthrough in agriculture and biotechnology, not all experts have been optimistic about how big the impact of those developments could really be.
We don't know how much rubidium they really brought to Earth, but what we do know is that a long time might pass before they manage to bring back more. So, maybe instead of raising...
Hello?
Hi, Jan. Peter here. So, the car's on its way. I thought I'd call it.
More interview.
I'm not
Yeah.
as well. Jan?
Agatha back from her business trip yet?
Yes,
Did you? And?
Look, I don't extended health care. Right. Doc asking the big sub.
I'll be there. So, wait. Too late. Not afraid of tough questions.